I uploaded a dating resume, and someone replied with a spreadsheet. Yes, an actual spreadsheet. I stared at the file like it was a tax form for feelings.
I'm Liv, your chronically online host, and every day we talk about life, relationships, internet chaos, bad decisions, awkward moments, and all the things that spiral way faster than they should. Today, I owe you a confession, a cautionary tale, and possibly a restraining order from HR. My group chat dared me to do it, and I never say no to a dare. 1 minute we're swapping terrible bios, the next I'm Googling how to format references in a romantic context. It felt equal parts performance art and passive-aggressive therapy. So I made a resume, real sections, real bullets. Objective, skills, relevant experience, references available upon request, the whole corporate breakup package. Because if dating wants to be transactional, honey, I can bring the KPI spreadsheets. Objective, to find a partner who values honesty, can handle very mediocre pasta, and enjoys making fun of me in a way that still feels supportive. I typed that sentence and felt simultaneously like a revolutionary and a walking BuzzFeed listicle. Then skills. Resumes love skills, right? So I ranked them. Excellent communicator, can ghost politely, time management, arrived to exactly 2 dates late in 2023, conflict resolution, will buy the wrong takeout and apologize with dessert. I even listed can assemble IKEA furniture without crying as a soft skill, because if you can hold a hex key, you can probably hold a relationship together, or at least a bookshelf. Accomplishments sounded weirdly dignified. Successfully avoided 4 red flags until they became personal hobbies. Reached top 5% in passive-aggressive text replies. I framed exes as relevant experience, like a LinkedIn recruiter gone rogue. Terrible move? Absolutely. Entertaining? 10 out of 10. Did you actually list someone as Junior Exit Strategy 2019-2020? Almost. I kept it classy. Managed high conflict exits with minimal mutual blocking. You know, HR wording with a dash of reality TV. Scariest line. References available upon request. In dating, that basically reads, I have exes who will confirm my worst seasons. I considered listing my roommate, my cat, and my therapist. But one of those is too honest, and the other's definitely a liability. Then, the cover letter. I opened with, Dear potential co-owner of my Netflix queue, and it went downhill into glorious burnout prose. Lines like, I'm applying for the role of significant other because my battery for small talk has expired, and I'm ready for consistent takeout decision-making. Oh no, did you sign it sincerely overqualified for bad dates? Tempting, but I went with sincerely someone who brings their own Tupperware. It got huge laughs in the group chat and one whisper of, this is either brilliant or illegal. I'm leaning into both. Of course, I sent it as a PDF because dramatic exits require proper formatting. Then I waited like someone checking an inbox for a job offer from the universe. Responses were a spectrum. Are you serious? Please teach me how to apply your template to my cat's bio. A confused cat gif. And then this one made me do a double take, an actual HR-style reply. Hi, Liv. Thanks for your application. Can we schedule a quick screening call to discuss responsibilities and compensation expectations? I stared at that message like it was my performance review. Flattered, yes. Terrified, also yes. I booked a screening because I had committed to stupid behavior and wanted to see where it led. The date was cinematic in its absurdity. I walked into a coffee shop and he had a clipboard, not a metaphor, a literal clipboard. He stood, extended his hand, and said, Hi, I'm Alex. Do you have references? I considered replying with my cat's Instagram handle, but instead asked for coffee. A clipboard? Was he about to give you a performance metric on your laugh? He did notebooks and highlighters like he was onboarding volunteers. He asked behavioral questions. Tell me about a time you resolved a conflict in 6 sentences or less. I gave him my pizza theft saga in exactly 6 sentences and watched him underline pizza strategy. He asked, can you scale that to a relationship? Then we slid off the HR form and into human stuff. Mid-checklist, he asked, what's something that embarrasses you? I told him about my high school karaoke when I butchered a song I didn't know. He laughed, actually laughed, not the kind of note-taking chuckle, but a real laugh. That laugh shifted the whole vibe. We didn't sign a contract or exchange job offers. We left with a ridiculous story, 2 coffees, and the reminder that packaging everything as an evaluation removes the delicious, messy middle of getting to know someone. So, what can you actually steal from my nonsense? Confidence, owning your wants is powerful. Clarity, know your non-negotiables. And humility. Please don't reduce feelings to metrics. Red flags are not KPIs. Also, never bring a clipboard to a first date. That's a public service announcement. Real tip. Write down 3 real needs, 1 thing that makes you laugh, and 1 ridiculous story you're willing to share. Use it as a compass, not a contract. Before I go, I kept the resume. It's in a drawer with expired coupons and receipts labeled emotional ROI. Someday I might post it online for maximum chaos and mild regret. If you tried this or want to, tell me your wildest dating resume idea so I can read it and roast you lovingly. If today's episode made you laugh or feel slightly better about your own life choices, then my job here is officially done. Stay chaotic.